Hi folks, Brian here. Wednesday, October 11, 2023. Folks, this is from my archive of videos. This is from July 29, 2021. This is the National Data Buoy Center. Over 2 years ago, there was a 9.5 earthquake at the Alaska Peninsula, right here. 10 minutes. Following the earthquake, every single tsunami buoy around the north perimeter of the Pacific Plate went into event mode, followed shortly after by 2 in the Caribbean and 1 off the coast of Nova Scotia and 1 in Hawaii. Once again, every single buoy, followed by the Caribbean, Nova Scotia, and in Hawaii. 9.5 earthquake, July 29, 2021. Sorry for the crudeness. There's a reason why I don't want to show you that. The USGS downgraded that earthquake to an 8.2. How do we know it was a 9.5? 3 reasons. First and foremost, seismograph stations throughout the world picked up that energy, that seismic wave, as a 9.5. 2, as I've shown you, every single tsunami buoy along the north perimeter of the Pacific Plate went into event mode 10 minutes after the earthquake. I don't understand, Brian. How can that be? Well, I've been showing you so many times. If a tsunami was generated from that earthquake, it takes between 4 to 5 hours for a tsunami wave to reach Japan and 4 hours to reach the coast of Oregon. Moments later, 2 additional buoys in the Caribbean went into event mode, and the infamous one off the coast of Nova Scotia, as well as 1 in Hawaii, and shortly after, 1 off the coast of Chile. Three, antipode response. An antipode earthquake is a point on the opposite side of the globe. This was based on a study from the University of Oregon, where they looked at 44 years worth of earthquakes, and they deduced that anything for a magnitude of 6 or 6.5 and greater, that energy transmits through the center of the earth and comes out at the antipode after losing between a magnitude 1 to 1.5. It'll come out within 30 degrees. August 12th, the South Sandwich Islands, there was an 8.2 earthquake. South Sandwich Islands is off the south tip of South America. That 9.5 in Alaska indeed did lose a 1.3 magnitude by the time it got down to the South Sandwich Islands. You need to understand how powerful things can be, and they will be coming up. Fulcrum points. A fulcrum point is a point in between 2 earthquakes. This was the 9.5 Alaska Peninsula. This is the 8.2 South Sandwich Islands. August 14th, fulcrum point, 7.4 catastrophic earthquake, Haiti. That is something that happened from the Alaska Peninsula. Either the entire Pacific Plate was suddenly jolted or yanked down. setting off all those perimeter tsunami buoys. Then some more in the Caribbean, then off the coast of Nova Scotia, where the Earth's crust is thinner, the oceanic crust. Because the continental crust, North America, is much, much thicker. It absorbed that energy, that push. You need to understand the power for the great earthquakes to come in diverse places before the final great earthquake at the end of tribulation. You need to understand the power and the changes that's going on within the outer core of our planet, where a magnetic field is generated from. Mantle plume can be small, it can be large. I deduced over a year ago there is one underneath Australia when it all started there. It all started with a singular event, a tsunami buoy going into motion in the Coral Sea. And from there it just took off. Magnitude 7 earthquakes all in that region. Samoa, Solomon Islands, Bismarck Sea, Papua New Guinea, migrated into the 7.8 earthquake in the Banda Sea last January. And now, it's starting again, underneath and around Australia. Hugely. I said when this all started, watch for earthquakes around the perimeter of Australia. Then those earthquakes will migrate into the middle of Australia. From this, it's a super plume. It's getting out of control. It's an indication of the beginning of those earthquakes that Scripture speaks of. I had to show you that video. People say we've never had a 9.5 earthquake before. Bullshit. Again, the seismograph stations around the world in that day confirmed it. The antipode response confirmed it. 9.5, center of the earth, lost to 1.3, 8.2. Buckle up, folks.